Hey guys, Dave Baggs here, and today I want to talk about some tweaks that I think Titanfall 2 needs to make for their game. And I'm not talking about major changes. If you guys remember a while back, I made a video about some things that I didn't like about Titanfall 2. And I talked about sonar, I talked about map hack, I talked about particle wall. Well, this is not that type of video. This is just something that I've observed over the past couple of months while playing the game, things that I really believe can be changed to make the game better. And I think a lot of you guys are going to agree with me, especially if you guys have played Titanfall 2 for an extensive period of time. Now, the first one I want to talk about is the credit system, okay? The credit system, if you guys played Titanfall 2, you'll notice in the top right-hand portion of your screen is you'll see how many credits you've earned when you're in the loadout screen. When you're in the menu screen, you'll see it up there. And these credits are basically used to purchase items. Now, for example, if there's a weapon that you want, okay, but you can't unlock this weapon until, let's say, level 24, but you really want this weapon, you can purchase this weapon for maybe 200 or 300 credits. And what that does is when you regenerate or you prestige, as some of you Call of Duty gamers would recognize a little bit more easily, that weapon comes with you. It's unlocked. You don't have to worry about getting to that level to use it. So the credit system is great for things like that. Maybe you want to purchase some skins for your weapon or your Titan or your pilot. You can purchase them with the credits. Now, at first glance, the credit system is pretty good. It's a good option. It's something that you could use a lot. But when you start to regenerate into like 5 and 6, when you start getting up that high, the credit system becomes sort of useless because by that time you've already purchased everything that you pretty much need in the game. I mean, there's only so many skins that you can purchase, right? There's only so many weapons that you can purchase, right? There's only a certain amount of factions. There's like 6 or 7 factions that you can purchase, right? Well, I'm going to be hitting Generation 7 pretty quickly here. And I've got like 500 credits. I've unlocked all of the factions. I unlocked every weapon that I could possibly need. I unlocked several different camos. And so really what's happening now is I'm getting these credits and I have nothing to do with the credits. They're just sitting there. So there's no use for having the credit system once you get this to this level. So what I would like to see is maybe Respawn do something to where you can purchase something from the store or like as a DLC with the credits that you earn. If you guys remember when you were kids, if you've ever been to a carnival, and let's say you win a stuffed animal, a small little stuffed animal, you can either take that stuffed animal or you can try to win more and get a bigger stuffed animal. You know, you can win more tickets to get a bigger stuffed animal. So maybe they can do something like that with the credits where you earn a certain amount of credits. Let's say 2,000 credits, you can buy some type of a rare camo for your pilot, weapon, or your Titan or something. Just to give us incentive for those of us who have already regenerated a few times, some incentive and some use out of the credit system. I think that'd be good. Like maybe I don't like Call of Duty that much anymore, and I don't like to use them as an example, but how they have their black market where you go into the black market and you kind of spin that, you go in there and you spend like 10 or 30 different whatever it is credits, and you can get some rare camo or something. I think that's kind of silly, but something along those lines where you can get something that's kind of useful. I think that would be beneficial if they did something about that. So that's one of my tweaks that I'd like to see. The second tweak I think is a really big one. And for those of you that create loadouts in Titanfall 2, you guys are going to know what I'm talking about. When you create a loadout in Titanfall 2, at least when I create a loadout in Titanfall 2, I got different loadouts for different game modes, right? I got a loadout for amped hardpoint, okay? I got a loadout for capture the flag. I got a loadout for attrition. But within each of these loadouts, I have a different boost. Now, if you don't, well, I use a different boost. And if you don't, and there goes a motorcycle. Now, if you use different boosts for different types of loadouts, you'll know that you have to continually go into your loadout and change the boost every time you go to play a different game mode. In other words, they don't have the boost system in the loadouts. What they need to do is put the boost category in the loadout submenu, so you can have a different type of a boost. Let's say a sentry gun, a pilot sentry. You have a pilot sentry for one. Maybe you use ticks for another. Maybe you use an anti-Titan sentry for another. Because when I play attrition, I like to use the pilot sentry. But when I play amped hardpoint, I like to use ticks. And if I already have ticks selected, when I go play a different type of a game mode, I have to wait until I get into the ship before I spawn in, and I got to change it and do it that way. To me, they got to change that. They got to have the boost category in the loadout submenu, because that'll make it a lot easier. So that's another tweak that I would definitely like to see when it comes to Titanfall 2. So the first one is the credits. The second one is getting the boost system put into the loadouts for each loadout. And the third one, I never liked this to begin with. Since I've been playing Titanfall 2, I've been earning these Coliseum tickets. And basically what they are is you earn these tickets just like you earn everything else in the game, and it enables you to play a round of Coliseum. And what that is, it's basically a one-on-one, a 1v1 match against somebody else, and you're in this map that just basically is this open it's kind of an aircraft carrier type of thing. It's flat, there's no obstacles, there's nothing that you can hide behind, and you go against somebody else. Basically, it's just a 1v1. And look, I don't play Coliseum. I just don't. I'm not interested in playing Coliseum. I have no interest in trying it. It's just not something that I want to do. When it comes to Titanfall, I want to play the game the way the game I think is meant to be played. And that's with lots of pilots, lots of AI, lots of Titans, and have an objective. To me, to just stand on a platform and go against somebody is just kind of silly. I'm not into that. But you earn these Coliseum tickets nonetheless. I've got something like 35 or 40 Coliseum tickets that I have absolutely no use for. So I'm earning credits that I really don't use anymore, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video. And I'm earning Coliseum tickets that I don't use at all. So there's got to be a way that, maybe Respawn can allow you to trade these Coliseum tickets in for something better. I mean, maybe you trade them in for credits. And if the credit system is fixed, maybe you use those credits to purchase something that, you really want. You know what I'm saying? So really, when it comes to this game, that right there, of all the things that I've kind of seen over the past couple of months, those are the three things that I really think need to be kind of tweaked in the game. It's not a major part of the game, guys. I mean, look, let's be honest. It doesn't stop me from playing Titanfall because I've got a plethora of credits just, in my bank account, so to speak. And it doesn't, ruin my fun because I've got like 30 or 40 Coliseum tickets. That's not the case. And I can always go into a game, and yeah, I can go in and change my boost if I really have to when I play a different game mode. But when you guys offer a mixtape and you offer the players to put different game modes in their mixtape, different players have different loadouts for each game mode. And when that game mode comes up, I got to go into the menu and change my boost. So if we can fix these things, just kind of tighten it up, I think it would be better. But anyway, this is a short one, guys. Let me know in the comment section down below how you guys feel about what I said. Do you guys agree with me? Are you running into the same problems? Well, problems. Are you guys thinking about the same thing, saying, yeah, maybe we can fix the credit system, or maybe we can fix the boost system and put it in the loadout, or maybe we can get the Coliseum tickets and get rid of them altogether? Let me know in the comment section down below. And please remember to like, subscribe, and comment, guys. I'm Dave Baggs. You have a good one. Have a good day. We'll see you guys next time.